So what we're going to do now is we're going to actually add some unique pages and talk about how you create pages with custom content and so forth. So in order to do that, what we're going to do is come over to Pages, the Pages drop down. So there's the Pages drop down. If I go to My Pages, it's going to list all the pages that are available on my site. Some of those pages you can hide away. You can delete those pages. You can also edit the attributes of those pages as well as the contents. So if you come and you scroll down, this Murrieta site has quite a few unique and custom pages that have been created for this site. So if I come into this outdoor signs page, I can look at the attributes of this page. So I can click on the attributes, and this is going to allow me to edit the page title, edit the menu title, as well as the URL. You also are encouraged, if you are adding these custom pages with content, to come in and add in a meta description and meta keywords for each of these pages. It just improves your search engine optimization of your site. So we do encourage you that if you are creating pages, that you come into the attributes area and you make sure there's a meta description and meta keywords for that page. In order to stay with the template, under the last area there, which is hide columns, we have hide the right column already as set as a default because it's in line with the overall style of the website. So I always make sure that that is checked when I'm creating pages for these websites and franchisees, because you want those pages to be consistent with the pre-populated pages that are created from the overall layout template. So once you've gone ahead and looked at your attributes and entered your meta description and keywords, you can edit the contents of a page by clicking on Edit Layout Contents here. And this is going to take you to the edit area of that particular page. What you can see here is there's a lot grayed out. And the parts that are grayed out are those parts that you can only edit through that overall layout, which is General and Settings. So you're not able to touch those. Those are already pre-populated in the template. But you are able to add in page content and images and so forth by using the various modules that you have access to. So in this case, on this particular page, they have a HTML text module inserted here with some text and a header and so forth. So in order to edit this particular module, I can come in here and click on the little pencil, and that takes me into the edit mode of that text HTML module. We went through this quite a bit in track 1, where you can come in. It works very similar to a Word document. You can click your mouse or click in here with your, put your cursor where you want to type text, and you can go ahead and type text as well as paste images and content into this area. You also can upload images using that image icon there up at the top. So that allows you to insert images as well. And if I want to add an image, I can click on that image and it brings me up to image properties. I can go ahead and browse the server for the image, and this is a list of all the images that are already uploaded to the server. If I have a custom image that I want to bring in, I can go out and choose that image from my files on my computer. And we do want to mention that the images need to be JPEG, GIF, or PNG. So those are the types of images that pull through. And then once you go ahead and select that image, you can go ahead and send it to the server. So if I click on open, I will send it to the server. I'm not going to do that because we don't need some random image taking up room, but it will add this image to the server, and then you can select it and it will pull through to the image area here that you see, and you have the ability to adjust the width of that image. It will automatically adjust the height. If you have custom width and height dimensions for that image, you can unlock this auto key and then you can type in the width and type in the height. Once you've uploaded that image, you can hit OK, and it will pull that image through to the HTML area that you're working with. If you are bringing images in, whether you're using the image icon or whether you're cutting and pasting images and content, please make sure that towards the bottom you check this box called Pull External Images to the local file. Basically, this allows you to apply the images and their links and make sure that they're tied into the server and you don't lose that information. And when you're done editing this HTML document, you need to save your changes up here in the top right. And once you save your changes, you always want to go up here to publish to push those changes to the front end so that customers are able to see those. So you'll want to click publish, and that'll bring those changes to the front end. I'm going to close this area and we'll go back to the management area. If I come into pages, we just went into my pages, and this is where again we can view all those pages. We went in and edited the attributes, but again you can edit the contents from this area as well. So you can go straight into that HTML that we were working with by clicking on contents. Or what we did is we went through attributes, fixed our attributes, and then edit our layout and contents. So two ways in which you can get to that area. What we're going to do now is add a custom page. So if I come up here to pages and I go to add a page, this is where I can enter a page title. Okay, and a menu title. And then I can also add this onto the end of the URL. And I could put a meta description in here. So what would be found on this page. Okay, so we've gone ahead and put some information in there and then some keywords. And just separate those keywords by commas. Okay, so we've gone ahead and done that. I'm going to go ahead and hide the right column, and I'm going to add that new page. Once I add that page, it will immediately take me and pop me into being able to edit the layout and contents of that page. So if I click on Edit Layout and Contents, this will take me to the edit mode where I can add information using various modules. So what you'll see here, here's a blank HTML module. So what we can go in here and we can edit with using the pencil. I can do custom signs, select the bolded, give it a heading. I can also upload a banner. So if I want to browse the server, I can grab an image from my server. So there's a catcher image. I can bring that in. I can also click on this image and I can link it. So if I click on the image that I want to link, I just go up here to this world and I insert a link. And this is where I can type in the URL that I want to link it to. You also can link to email as well. So you can type in that information there. So if I select email, it's going to pop in my email address and so forth. Now I also can link text as well. So if I go ahead and highlight the text that I want to insert a link, come up here to the world and hit link, and that'll allow me to put in the URL I want to link it to. Okay, and when you're working with these links, you do have some other options that are more advanced. If you click on the target tab, this allows you to link within the same window, open a new window, and so forth. So you can select that. From a website standpoint, you always want to keep your customers on your website. So same window is always preferred, but I'll leave that up to you. So that's how you link images in text. You just highlight or select the image, and then you come up here to the world with the link and you insert that link. Now if I want to come up here, I'm going to save my changes. And I have my custom signs. Now of course, in order to do images, links, and text, you want to be in a text HTML module. However, there are different modules that you can add. So if I come up here and I scroll, this top area, this drop down, I can select the various modules that are available to me. So depending upon what I want to add to this page, I can choose the right module. So for example, if I wanted to add a form to this page, I would want to add the form module. So I could insert that form. If I wanted to add a post, I would add the post module. So this is what we're going to do here in just a few minutes. Just to show you how that works, I will just select a Facebook like box module. Or actually we'll select the Google Map. So if we select the Google Map and I insert that module, it immediately takes me into that edit mode. I don't have to click on the pencil to edit that module. And then again, I can just type in my address. And save. Now with the map module, it will pull in the map once you publish it. It won't do it while you're on the edit mode of that page. So you can see there's the module for the map. And then there's my custom HTML module. Now I can change the format by clicking on the module and dragging it to where I want it to go. So if I want it to go under, I can, well, let's click this one and move it up there. And I can drop that one up there. So I can click on it and move them around the various modules. So as I mentioned, the pencil gets you into the edit mode, but you do have these other two buttons, and this is to hide a module and this is to delete a module from that page. So once you've gone ahead and added the right module and what you wanted to put on that page, you save your changes and then you publish. And when we publish, we can go ahead and view this page. So we can see what we've done here. And what we've done is added this area here, and there's the map of our location.